All right. This, I'm talking about I don't know what I'm going to call this. I'm calling it the story builder right now. So it's got a bunch of pieces. So it's got this transcript editor. The way that I started this file is I recorded the copy for a video that I'm making this week for Alchemy. And in that, I ended up with a transcript. And I've got this sort of transcript view where I can have all these editorial tools. So like I can group words, and
Alchemy is a magically simple suite of tools.
And I can kind of pair them like that. So basically, like, you do all this pairing and you edit the transcript. You kind of delete the stuff you don't want. It's so much faster than doing this in an audio file, which is why I created this. Like, editing the audio files was taking me like hours. But I can record the audio, come in, edit the transcript in probably 10 minutes, and then I get this script. So like this script shows me that I have 62 clips, which is, that's a lot of clips. And the thing that this started giving me, originally all I wanted was a script that I could then push a button and get this into Adobe Premiere. So I can do that, but I also then wanted to start having descriptions of everything so that I could have a background image that showed the text. And so then we can do that. But then when you have like 62 clips to deal with, I needed a way of more efficiently editing this. So one of the things that I built last night, and I shouldn't say I built it last night because this is a lot harder than it looks. I built this spreadsheet view. So this allowed me to really quickly see what scene descriptions I was missing and what other settings I hadn't set so that I could actually make this video. But not only that, I'm also connecting this to drawing tools. So as an artist, I can make little sketches of what I want the video to look like. So that's stuff that I'll be working on this week, and I'm going to then connect it to other tools that we have in Alchemy for hardcore film production. So I'm working on right now is just making a thumbnail show up, so I can just click on the thumbnail, draw something for that shot, and save it, and then have this thing updated. Because I'm going to end up doing all this stuff anyway. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to automate everything that takes me out of flow when I'm planning a film. This is days of work of doing the wrong thing over and over and over again usually. But now I have got this so organized that I can even create Jira epics so that I can like organize the tasks, whether this is like an Alchemy video or a general DCC support video or a video about the Alchemist cookbook or a video about task phases. I'm now able to categorize all these videos so I can delegate all the work. Now, I'm going to be the one doing this, but I'm used to managing massive teams on really big movies. So I kind of always think about like how you would do this with a lot of people. So this is where I'm at right now, and I'm using this to make this video. So I'm building this app to solve a problem that I have as an independent creative business owner. Like, this is the problem we all are going to have. Like, you have to make so much content, and you can't really afford to just hire a team for everything. Like guys like Gary Vee talk about how you should be making content all the time. The original idea for this was when I was a professor, and I called it Robo Gary because I was trying to reproduce the amount of content that Gary creates, but with like myself. And so I'm continuing that, and this is just going to keep going. I'm excited to have a demo of this very, very soon. But my next steps are, now that I have this being organized, this is essentially the producer view of this. If I just did a thing and I was going to start organizing myself, as a producer, I would do this. And this would also help me bid out the project, knowing that I've got this much motion graphics, I've got some stock footage in there, I've got some screen recordings that I need to get created. I'll be using Alchemy as the backend to organize all this stuff, so I'm going to have an advantage there. But like, this is pretty amazing. Like I going from an audio recording to this in about an hour is phenomenal. And I can literally push the create edit button and it would create an edit of the audio in Adobe Premiere right now. But to me, that's not quite far enough. I'm going to add some more features that'll give me like the ability to, it'll either create a thumbnail with the scene description on top of it so that I can see that in my edit and I kind of can start to see the movie visualized, or it'll give me like a, just the text as like a card in Premiere. And this is something where the idea would be that as the person creating this, I can either make it for myself and then just go and make the video as fast as possible, or if I have an assistant or if I have an editor with me or a motion graphics person or whoever, I'm going to be creating this stuff in Jira so that I can then just assign that to people. So next video will be about getting these buttons working and kind of showing that process.